Why hello everybody, and welcome back to another session on Events SMP. Today is going to be a little bit interesting because we're approaching the last 5 sessions of the server. That's right, only 5 remain. So as we're riding on this lovely railroad... Oh, that didn't work. No, I'm going the wrong way. Well anyways, as we're riding on this lovely railroad that is still in the works, we'll be going over a number of the different things that'll be happening in the very near future. You know, a couple of future plans, what happens after the server, before it ends, and a few other things. There goes my screen. Don't eat my mic. Don't eat my mic, I say. And of course, we'll have the session and event in the video as well. I'll kind of bounce back and forth a bit.
Yeah. No, okay, wait, don't go up there. Come back down. Come back down. Get down here.
Good morning.
Morning.
Get back down here.
Stand in puddle.
And in the puddle, click the button.
Oh, come on! Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to water clutch again.
No, it brings you up. Because I decided I didn't want to go up the tree every time.
He's truly making a sky base.
Yep.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to do it back at my base though. You're just floating in my just in front of my screen. Hang on, I can do a fancy trick now. Look at that. And I don't even have to edit it. Why thank you, recording me. This is so much easier. Okay, now this time, we're gonna go this way. And maybe this time we'll make it back to my base. So to start things off strong, we have up until the end of this server, which is officially session 40. Session 40 will be the final session, which includes a few things that will be happening, including a event that I already know about. And we will be having a much longer session, simply because, you know, it's the last one. We have some goodbyes to go around.
Where am I?
Remembering to keep my and not hold control, which is a huge issue right now.
Sorry, what did you just say?
Remembering to hold shift instead of control.
Okay, I heard something very different there.
Yeah, I
I think you missed a letter.
Wait, there's a T in shift?
Yeah, there always has been.
I didn't know there was a T in shift.
Oh my god, we need to fix your spelling.
I don't know the difference between there, and there.
Fair enough.
Even though those are my pronouns, I don't know the difference between your, and your. Like, I put your in a...
There's 3 yours?
Yeah, like, your, and you are, and... Wait.
See? Okay, this time, now that way. Yes! So, that'll be coming to an end pretty soon, but nonetheless, we still have lots of other video content. Like, you know, a little something I've been starting with Crygolic recently. I still haven't fixed that glass. You know, one of these days I'll get to that, but it's not soon. And so now we get into the series with Crygolic. You know, Dead Bed Wars challenges. We've got a couple more challenges left with those, and then it will be over. It is just a 5 challenge and done. A little something we just want to do, just to, you know, mix the content up a bit. And of course have a little bit of fun in the process. And if you thought that was all the content that I had for you, well, buckle up because we're going for a ride. In fact, I've got a lot of teasers to give you all today, just to keep you on the hook.
To that bet. I have a bet on my railway system.
No, I said, whoa, because I saw something pretty.
Wow,
Okay.
I'm just chillaxing around my... Hey, Upstart, come to my my farmyard real quick.
Okay. I am trying to figure out the whole
You're trying to figure out the hole. Can we just cut it there and make that a quote? You are a pretty flower. You have no clue what just happened. Why does this look like the aftermath of, like, ashes burning up from a fire?
He's not gonna be on.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, like the aftermath of a forest fire, and you just get, like, the random white ashes that are floating around, and it's raining out? That's what this looks like. And just to start things off strong, we got the 115 subscriber special, which is in fact, yes, a live stream. Now that's not all there is. Not just a single live stream on the 150 subscriber special, which by the way is gonna be some murder mystery, but in a very interesting way. I've got a few ideas there, and I've already created the thumbnail. Myself and Crygolic are gonna regret it, though. I know that much for a fact. You know, it's times like these, I just look at this area, and I forget how beautiful it is. Why did I never, like, expand this? This is such a nice area. Why did I stop this? Come on, I don't have all day. Come on, let's go. There we go, thank you. Event time. Hope you're good at finding things. Oh my god,
I don't win this
another...
event, I'll find your address.
Is anyone ready?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, I had a lot of leaves. I should be using leaves as my building material. I forgotten about that or deal we had.
It's bingo. It's freaking bingo.
As you've mostly figured out, this is bingo, but you will need to you'll need to find the items to make the row.
Where did you go?
There are 4 sheets. I didn't know how many people were gonna be.
Hey, you can compete this time.
No, I can't. When you find one of these items, you replace the cobblestone with that item, and put the item frame with it back on top of it.
Just quick question: are we allowed to pick up whatever that is? There a dropper or hopper? Was it a dropper or a dispenser? Just to clarify what it is.
Yes.
Okay, I just because I will get it wrong.
Are we going for bingo or are we going for blackout?
Piston.
Ooh, what do we want to go for?
Can we do bingo then blackout?
Okay. Yes.
Bingo. How about this? Bingo is 1 item voucher, and then blackout is 5 or something crazy like that.
Say 3.
Fair enough.
Okay, God.
Okay, y'all ready? Go.
I want to.
Oh, there it is.
Wait, why
I'll
can't
take this one.
Why am I not down? Why am I not down?
Hold on.
This one's free. What the hell does that mean?
Now let me just make this clear real quick. I'm not the only one making content. There is SJ making content every once in a while. But also Crygolic will be uploading at some given point in time. We're not too sure when. He'll be uploading his own perspective of the 5 challenges, probably in a single video. But I've also heard rumors that, and I'm not going to say yes or no to this, but I do believe Unbreakable will be sharing his own perspective of the entire server. I'm not going to say it is happening. I can't confirm it. But if it is, that'll be great. And then we get into the question of what happens after this server. What's the next step? Well, there's a few things. Before the server ends, I've got a bigger project in the making. I'm not gonna tease too much about it, but what I'll say is that it connects to a video that's already been up for, I want to say, probably close to 15 weeks by now. The resummoning of Kill. There's more to that story. So yes, there's a bigger project in the making. It's just the case of how long is it going to take. Pit stop. Feel free to sleep. You know, last I checked, this was not like this. Now, I'm pretty sure that's everything that happened before the server. I've probably forgotten a few things, but you know, what am I to say? I'm not a person who's good at memorizing everything. But what I will say is that there are plans after the server. It's just a question of when do they happen. And I know I'll tease a little. Hopefully around August. I'm hoping around that time we'll get the next round of big content in. And of course, all of the stuff I'm talking about, some of it is very experimental. We don't actually know what's going to happen. What we do know is that there's a lot of content I have in my mind that I want to do. I just can't guarantee it all right now. But things like what's going to happen after this server, that's happening one way or another. It's just not guaranteed on all the specifics.
Deep slate.
Can you guys sleep? Or,
Deep slate.
God,
No! We're busy winning.
Okay.
We're just scavenging through our chests.
Dude, I know, right?
I'm currently just staring at melons.
And this is my life now.
Come on. Melon!
Well, I'm sorry, where was your base again? Negative, positive, positive, negative?
Which one are you going for?
near melons. That's my only hope of ever finding a melon.
Hey,
Bam.
wait,
Ooh,
Crygolic,
melon.
come over here.
Oh,
Right, wait,
bam.
Crygolic, come over here.
Right. Bam.
Why? There's a
There.
melon.
Get the melon and come over here.
Wait, I have silk touch on everything. He's combining with the sword.
I don't know
You
how
need
many.
more melon? Why would you need more?
I have 6. I need a block.
If you just silk touch.
Oh my
the
god, you're
melon
right.
is
I had
there.
silk touch. I forgot about it.
Oh my god.
No, you didn't. You literally said, "Oh my god, I have silk touch on everything. I need to mine it with a sword."
Yeah, exactly. I forgot that that's how silk touch works. I'm a genius, alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna summarize the piston situation. So, I ended up getting most of the resources myself, but then I had to get an iron ingot and a redstone dust. Iron, I was able to pick one up from SJ, and then they ended up sending me on a wild goose chase trying to find a singular redstone dust. So I kind of just stole a piston from them. That's just the shortened summary, and the friendlier way of saying how it went. This took way too long to get. Oh, Crygolic's there as well.
So Crygolic's done.
Of course he is. Done. Crygolic! May I point out that is not my fault.
I mean, Crygolic's is incomplete now. So,
Not a thunder.
oh my.
Okay, that one I didn't even notice until last second.
He finished 1. He was the first to finish 2, but then you finished that and kept it intact. And where
I didn't realize that was a rule as well.
I just decided.
And this is why we don't play bingo ever. Bye.
Don't give it to me. Oh.
Package has been delivered. Fuck, please.
What?
Why? Okay.
The one good thing about having it finished now is if I
Hi, Farmer Joe.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
And then I guess the only other thing to really talk about is, you know, what we're going to do between that time. It is summer after all. So we got some content happening between this server and what will be happening next. And I think this will be the last thing I tease about it. Basically, it's called Season 2. And alright, I'll give you guys a 2-frame glance at the thumbnail for the next 115 subscriber live stream. Bam! There, you see it? That's all you're getting out of me. That is all. That's all for now. And don't worry, the 115 subscriber special is not the only live stream. I do have plans for one other. I don't know when yet. I haven't figured that part out. But I know of a live stream that me and a bunch of my friends really want to put together, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be chaos. So, I think that's all for me on this end. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in whenever the next session will be. Goodbye. Oh my god, never mind, we gotta stick around for like 3 seconds longer. That is a chaotic looking base. It's Jack and the Beast. Hang on, let me render my clouds real quick. He's building Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh my god.